What up, world? Back again. It's your neighborhood too. Country Rap Report. It's your boy, DJ Cannon.
What up? What you do, Spank?
And y'all know what we do right here. Right? Does my lips look white?
No.
Okay. I ain't hungry, but you know how when you're hungry, your lips be white? I didn't know what was going on. It looked like they look white in my computer. Get my get my LL on.
Okay. Need a cord. Can you give me a cord off my desk? Because I'm at 1%.
Y'all know what we do right here. We give y'all our opinion, our views, our perspectives, and our critiques of some of today's hottest country rap videos. Now, before you start tapping your partner, tapping your homegirl, saying, that ain't any country rap they talking about. Well, some of these videos are not country rap artists. There are videos that we feel like you, the listener of the country rap genre, will appreciate. So everybody we do is not a country rap artist. And you artists, don't be sitting back saying, they ain't even give me no good review, but I ain't no country rapper anyway. Okay? So these are artists that we feel like you might appreciate as a fan of the genre or some of your favorite country rap artists. So bear with us. All right. We're about to end. We're winding the year down, right?
We got 2 more episodes.
Winding the year.
This is 1. And the next one's 2.
We've been rocking with y'all a whole year, man. Before we even get into it, man, shout out to everybody who's ever watched one episode. If you ever watched 1 second of one episode, shout out to you, because there is tons upon tons upon tons upon tons upon tons of content on YouTube. And you chose to watch us for one moment, and we are very, very appreciative of that. Okay?
Especially this week, because this is coming out the week of Christmas. So y'all could be doing a whole lot of other stuff right now.
While you getting your Christmas tree and jingle bell on,
right?
Watching the Country Rap Report, and we appreciate that. I want to let everybody know, definitely be on the lookout for the Country Rap Report Awards. Do we have a name for it?
Nah, I'm okay with Country Rap Report Awards.
Okay, I didn't know if you wanted to call the Country Rap Report present like the Spigot Water Awards or something.
Spigot Water Award? No, man, we ain't got that. That would be funny though.
You want a Spigot Water Award?
You want a Spigot Water?
But top of the year, we're gonna hit y'all in the head. We're gonna hit y'all in the head. We're gonna start the year off right. Bang y'all in the head. We're gonna give y'all our top 10 artists of 2021. We're gonna give y'all an award show. What else we gonna give them?
We'll tell them by the end of this episode.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, man, should I have waited to the end?
No, this is good because it's a teaser. So now you got to stay around to wait to see what the hell we talking about.
And you know what? I gotta say salute. Let me tell you why I gotta say salute. I gotta say, definitely before we get into it, salute to Heather. Let me tell you why.
Need that break, man.
Let me tell you why.
She in the room right now, so I can tell her what you talking about.
Let me tell you why. And I ain't gonna say people be biting.
Right.
But when we came up with the idea of how to do that 100 episode, and Heather put that shit in so far. Right. I'm watching Big Facts, one of my favorite podcasts.
Right.
Big Facts, hosted by DJ Scream and Big Bank Black and Jade. And I'm fans of theirs. I'm not saying anybody took anything.
Okay.
But Big Facts just celebrated their 100th episode.
Big Facts jacking off CeeLo fan?
Boy, when I tell you they got the shout outs in between. Hey man, I just won't say one time Big Facts, 100 episodes. Now, they did something a little different. So great minds, okay?
Okay.
But before we done it, I had never seen anyone plug in like that. I had never, ever seen that. Now, I'm not saying we created because the internet is big as shit. I hadn't seen it. I ain't gonna lie. When we start gathering the shout outs,
right?
I was thinking old mixtapes and how you would get the drops and this, that, and the third.
Right.
That's what, and I was like, man, it'd be dope. And I didn't even know if Heather would be able to do it. And it came out so perfect. But I tell you, Big Facts just done their 100th episode, and they done the same thing. I'm not saying we created anything, but hey, y'all tag me on any podcast that implement plugins of people giving them shout outs on their 100th episode. First of all, I didn't allow a goddamn podcast with 100 episodes. So
no, it isn't. No, it isn't.
So to have a show that looks and see, the dope part is they're in the studio. So they could have got the people to come in the studio.
Right.
Had to be done away because we're not together.
Right.
So, but hey man, the only difference is they use comedians and they got people to roast them. So it did.
Oh, that's dope.
It did defer. Now they might man, look at old big old black old Vic looking like old chalk old sandwich. Look at old spank old bright light bright man. So that was dope and unique. But the fact that they did plug in those different people, I was like, okay, that's a little different. But you know, hey, let's tweak it, make it look different. So,
gotcha.
Shout outs to Big Facts Podcast. If you guys have never checked it out, check it out. They always got some interesting episodes, interesting information. And hey man, shout out to them, salute to them. 100 episodes. A lot of people ain't got 100 episodes, bro. A lot of people ain't got 100 episodes.
When did they start?
Oh, now they ain't started a year ago. They definitely started but you know what? I'm not even gonna trip. They probably started 2019.
So they don't air that often?
They air, I think once a week, but they got picked up by Revolt.
Nice.
So, you know, maybe Revolt.
No, we can't go over there.
Why can't we?
They don't give a fuck about country rap, fan.
Maybe they should.
Maybe they should, but this ain't on their radar. We need to go somewhere different, like a different target market.
I had someone, I had a friend of mine, shout out to DJ Lord, after said over 89.3 FM. He's like, look, bro, I ain't never ever watched not now goddamn episode no Country Rap Report. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Make it time fly to you.
Right.
But bro, y'all going somewhere. Cause I can't turn on my goddamn computer, YouTube on my TV without seeing Country Rap Report.
That's what's up.
He's like, now, I ain't never typed in no damn Country Rap Report. He's like, yes, I am a subscriber of the Ridin Dirty TV channel.
Right.
Like, but I don't see none of them other bullshit interviews you do. But that goddamn Country Rap Report come up every damn time.
Bro, wait till 2022, because when I start doing the Google ads and all that other shit, then he gonna really be mad.
He was like, bro, I'm telling you, CMT, y'all going somewhere. Just by the fact that y'all pop up in my algorithm and I ain't even searching no goddamn country rap. So shout out to my man DJ Lord. The after set over on 89.3 FM. If you ever in Atlanta area, if you ever want to check out 89.3, he comes on every Sunday night, 3 a.m. if you want to listen to some good old fashioned bass.
Gotcha.
And funk. That's what he plays. Bass and funk.
Bass is in booty shake?
Yeah.
And funk.
Yes.
They don't go together.
That is that man goddamn show.
Okay.
That is that man goddamn show. Okay.
I'm gonna check it out just to see how he's gonna blend it, because that sounds dope.
That is that man show. If you want to check it out, WRFG 89.3 every Sunday night, Monday morning, 3 a.m., 6 a.m. Or you can check him out Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. on Ride 95. How about that?
I got you. All right, cool.
He's the god of bass. And for the record, I ain't never listened to an episode of the After Set. Since you ain't never watched Country Rap Report, I ain't never listened to the After Set.
I got very few people in my circle that has ever watched an episode of Country Rap Report, because they're core rap. They don't. It's not something that interests them.
It doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't bother me when a person says that. I don't. When you ask me, when I say we do YouTube videos, the next thing they say about what? So I'm forced to tell them. But
right.
I only solicit the Country Rap Report to people who look like they might like country rap. I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
I'm not gonna solicit a fishing show to a person who's into porn. Why would I? All right, man. Let's get into it. First video of the day is.
Which episode is this one now? It's the first one or the second one? Because I ain't watched none of the second ones.
It's starts out with DJ Cannon Banyon.
Yes, I got that. Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. First video of the day is DJ Cannon Banyon, and I finally got your name right because I've been calling this man Cannon Banyon. Canyon Banyon.
I say Canyon Banyon, and my wife be like, man, it's Cannon Banyon. Just to enunciate and shit.
DJ Cannon Banyon, and the name of this joint is Drop It Low. The first thing I'm gonna say is when I seen that title, I expect this something that will be on the after set. Bass.
Okay.
I expected some boom, 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 boom. And we know
we almost got it. We almost got it. But
hold on, let me see. This video features Samroc, TJ Freeq, Shamu the Panda, The Sticks, and it was directed by a videographer, but we've also reviewed his music, TCB Domino. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, video was directed by TCB Domino and Shamu. And it was presented by Average Joe Entertainment and Drum Dummies. Video starts out with a beat. First of all, let me say, I thought this is really, really dope. Video starts out, got like a little scene. It's got our homegirl, Stormy Lee, sitting up there drinking that Crown Royale apple as normal. And she's talking about it's hot as fuck. And she, you know what? Her slogan, I ain't shit, I love it.
I ain't shit.
And there's a guy at the beginning, Bill, I can't remember, but he's making a phone call like, we're going to eradicate this situation, we being hot.
Right.
And that turns into a party.
Right. A pool party. A pool in the back of the truck party.
Yes, a pool in the back of the truck party. But let me tell you what I thought was really, really dope.
Okay.
Hey, man, TJ Freeq, if you don't give us more music, bro, and I'm saying it because, bro, you are so freaking dope. Man, when TJ Freeq comes on with the hook, and this kind of hook verse, I'm not even sure if it's meant to be a hook, if it's meant to be a verse. All I know is meant to be dope, and to me, it's dope because he's kind of singing it. That's what made me say, okay, I thought this was going to be some booty shake, and how TJ Freeq sets it off, I'm like, man, all right, okay, I'm rocking with this, all right? Now, TJ gives us his, would you consider a hook, a verse? Whatever it is, TJ goes first.
Right.
All right. Then my dude, Samroc, goes second with a equally as dope verse, just he doesn't do the harmonizing. But Samroc sets it all because he's in the pool with the truck. He got the ladies. It appears like Samroc is having the most fun out of everybody in this video, but man, his verse was equally as dope. And we had the Sticks, the world famous, the infamous Sticks, come clean it up with a dope back and forth verse, a la Outkast, or a la any of your favorite duos in hip hop history. Back and forth.
I would go Run DMC, but I would go Run DMC.
But like back and forth, man. The Sticks, TJ Freeq, I'm expecting big shit from them in 2022. And I think I said earlier this year, I would love to hear the Sticks and TJ Freeq on the record together. And I got an opportunity to hear that. And like I said, my man Samroc does his thing. And man, I have nothing negative to say about this visual. It was fun. Only thing is, I was like, well, they could have had more people. Because it didn't seem like they had a bunch of people. And I'm like, shit, I could have came. I could have brought people, and there would be more people. But other than that, you know, it looked like a fun video. And shout out to Shelby K, because at the beginning of the video, they were playing a Shelby K and Stormy Lee record, which was dope as well.
Agreed.
Average Joe still loves you, Shelby.
I don't have anything opposite of anything what you just said. The song came out as part of the project. Now, when the project first came out, I was extremely critical of the project. But then I got shut up immediately because they started putting out a video and another video and another video. The song, the project, the compilation Mud Digger 12 came out. Mud Digger, you got to say that real. You got to enunciate them words because you say the wrong shit real quick. So when it came out,
funny when they named that.
I know, right?
Come on, trying to be funny. Say that 5 times. Say that 5 times.
Don't say it the 3rd time because after that you might need to slow it down, fam.
If you say it 5 times, watch what appears. Not Candyman, Backhand Man.
Mud Digger 12 came out in July. July 2nd to be exact. And since then we've gotten piece by piece from the project. And I retract, I think I said it after the last video from the project, but I retract my statement about Average Joe not doing the proper promo for this, because I didn't even know this was coming out, first of all. Even though this is my favorite song on the project, and it's the last song on the project. So them going out with that and then going out with that type of record, you know, after you heard all this other country infused stuff, like this was a dope record on the project. As far as the video, I didn't know this was done by TCB Domino. Well done. I think this video is better than the video that we saw from you, fam. So you might want to put some of that work internally and improve on your stuff. But this is dope. You got two groups from country rap on one record, plus Shamrock. Is it Shamrock, right? Am I saying it right? Drum Dummy. Plus Drum Dummy.
Of Drum Dummy.
Okay. Plus Shamu of Drum Dummy. And they blended country rap perfectly.
Yes.
I almost forgot how much I like TJ Freeq until I heard this record again because of the video. Now, initially I heard this and it was one of my favorite songs. I played it, and then we go through so many songs since then. We probably went through 50 more episodes since then, so it kind of got lost in the sauce, even though we've had it for video of the week for once. No, song of the week for one time, and it's probably going to be video of the week soon on one of our lists, just because of the song. But this was good produced. I thought the volumes was a little off on it, but I said that initially when I heard the song from the album anyway, so they didn't fix that or try to improve on that. But why? You know, if it's out there and people like it, then it is what it is. It was a dope blend of booty shake, which is bass, and country rap, and I'm gonna give it a little banjos type of style that was going on in there. It gave you a good vibe. The video looked like they were having fun. Stormy was in it. Looked like she was having fun. I'm not sure who the other ladies were. If you guys do music, I apologize.
They were nice looking though.
They were. And they were doing their thing. I'm really intrigued on how they got the pool on the truck. That seems interesting. I don't know if that's a common thing, but I bet it's dope. But this was a very good presentation, and I'm glad we're going out the year with it. But I would have preferred this to be the lead single, because then we would have caught it in July when the whole compilation came out, and now you got a summer song. But we're getting a summer song. I guess it really don't give a shit when you're in Florida, like it's summer all year round. But this is a good record. I really liked it.
Yeah, it was dope, man. It was dope. It was definitely dope. Shout out to Drum Dummy if they did that production. I'm pretty sure they did.
I don't know if it was them or if it was Cannon Banyon, because he does production too, which is where I want to stop you at. Because before we go further with these reviews, and that we can go ahead and drop the news here in this. I don't know if Heather's going to do the timestamp here or whatever, but recently I reached out to I'm going to say Cannon Banyon. I reached out to Cannon Banyon, and I wanted to see if we could do some sort of collab, you know, and this is for both companies, his and what we're doing. And I don't know if it's going to be an Average Joe representation or whatever. I know he's one of the artists. However, we need to work out the logistics. I'm okay with that. But I wanted to see if he was okay with just hosting a mixtape. You know, he said, hell yeah, I've hosted mixtapes before. Sent me some links. I was like, yeah, this is perfect. I want to do this type of thing, but I also want the mixtape to be promotion for the compilation. I want to make sure that these motherfuckers are getting work, you know, because I'm tired of having to wait for TJ the Freeq. Instead of me having to wait for TJ the Freeq, and you know what, I'm going to shoot his ass a beat, drop a verse on this, fam, or throw a hook on this, and then they come back, and then we can put out a project quarterly. So every 4 months, I would like to put out every 3 months, I would like to put out a compilation, and the compilation will be promoted by the mixtape, which is going to be done by Cannon Banyon. It's going to be, everybody is on it. Whoever, if you want to get on it, you can get on it. It's not going to, I'm not turning anybody away. Or maybe one or two, because one of these people in this review ain't hitting. Hold on. Yeah.
So we taking every song?
No, because the name of the compilation is going to be the Durty Dozen. Right, riding off of Riding Dirty. So it's only going to be 12 songs. So, but we're trying to take.
Hold on. You saying we ain't turning nobody away?
No, we ain't gonna turn nobody away, but you ain't gonna do the whole song. You might just need you for a verse. You might just put in a couple lines in a verse, but but we need to cap. We need to cap off at 12. So whatever that look like. Now, of course, we're gonna have some of our people that have been dedicated to us throughout the year. They got first in line. That is it. I'm not gonna say that I'm not biased about that shit. Coca, West 10, if they want full songs, I'll give them full songs and they can be on the compilation. I'm okay with that. But everybody else, y'all can come over and you could do a verse or you could throw beats. It might be, this is a way for us to do what we're doing with the show, but we're doing it on CD, music, or digital format, compilation, mixtape, all of that stuff. We just want to give you guys more exposure and to make you work. Some of you, some bitches ain't working enough. And I'm saying, and I've said that all year. Like we shouldn't have to go 6 to 8 weeks without hearing from you. If this is what you're trying to do as a profession, you have to stay consistently working in people's face for you to generate the type of money that you need to, so you can quit your job and focus on music as your job or as your real source of income. Until you do that, then we have to put together mechanisms that is, one, going to give you guys the exposure that you need, and then two, we need to figure out what that looks like. We already have this video platform. That's one. So what do we do next? And next for me, naturally, since I've done this most of my career in music, is to formulate some sort of promotional vehicle to where you guys get in front of the people that needs to be listening to you. And since we can't wait for you to do it because y'all lazy as shit, we are going to make you do it. So whenever you get an inbox from us, like, hey, can you get on this beat? Or, hey, you got a verse that you're trying to do? I don't know. We'll just play with them. But nobody's going to have preference. If I can get Broadneck's, of course, Broadneck's going to go first. If I can throw something out and say, hey, you gotta throw, it might be some people out there be like, you know what, this is a throwaway for me. I don't even want this shit. Okay, send it over. And then we'll play around with it. And it might be something we can turn and make magic with it from a production side. And I'm doing this most of this is for me and my production. Because I've been itching to get back behind the board for so long. And now that I've been giving these motherfuckers all of this critique, all of this time for the entire year of 2021, guess who for 2022 is going to executive produce all of this shit? And I want y'all to critique it just like I've been critiquing y'all. If the shit too high, let me know. If the shit too low, let me know. I guarantee it won't be low. But hey, if I'm wrong, prove me wrong. And I need you to prove me wrong with real unbiased critique, because just like we do on this show. But I want you guys to be working. I need a TJ Freeq and Sinister Sound collaboration. Not just the Sticks or TJ and Samroc. I need those two doing some sort of collab. I want some bangers. I want, and then the tricky part is you ain't gonna be in here, but like, I like that beat. I like that beat. No, I'm gonna shoot you the beat. And then you get on that. If you don't get on that, then I'm moving on to the next. But I hear something. Right. I hear something when I hear that beat. And when I'm sending it to you, I hear you on it. You need to just play around with your flavor and work that style a little bit to adapt to the beat. This is not only going to be making them work, but I'm also going to be testing a few people too, because some of these guys out here have been trying to sway away from country rap and trying to go over to core rap. I'm trying to prevent that, because you go over there, you're going to get lost in the sauce. Some of these guys really don't know how to ride beats. So I might just be sending you a beat and it might have a heavy metronome just in it, just for you, just so you can stay on it. Like, all of this is a teachable moment. But at the same time, we just want to make sure that the fans have enough of you throughout the year to listen to while we're doing our thing. Now, I don't know if any of this stuff gonna have videos. That might be something we'll talk about later on, but I know for sure that we're gonna have 12 full songs.
Dirty Dozen.
The Dirty Dozen will premiere somewhere around March-ish, and we'll keep it moving. So yeah. I'm up for it if you are. I want these guys got to work, bro. These guys got to work.
I'm dying for it. The hold up won't be us.
Oh, absolutely not.
The hold up will be, man, I'm working on my bird right now. Man, it's hard to get in the studio.
Oh, motherfucker, I'm finna let you go. We're moving on to the next. I'll catch you the next one then, fam. We'll hit you round 2, because round 1, if you ain't ready and you don't shoot me nothing back, like as soon as possible, And you ain't even got to try to make it perfect. I got mixing and mastering people that are going to fix all of that shit. I just need your verse. I just need your hook. I just need whatever you're trying to contribute. A couple lines if need be, but and I might even take your shit and spice it up, and you won't even know what its finished product is gonna sound like until I'm done with it. But I need these people working, because it's been as many videos that we reviewed, and we're on 100 and probably almost 120 by the time we get done for the end of the year. We still could have done more. We should have done more, but there's been a bunch of them that have been consistent. Remove those and we might be down 30, 40. Remove the ones that are repeats, we're down another 20 to 30, so that's just really, it's only been like 50 people that's out there working. That's sad. Not in this genre. Yeah. And y'all got to do better.
Hey man, I just sent out 4 inboxes while you talking.
Good. We need all of them.
I just hit up Big Po.
I was about to hit him up myself. Yeah, bring him out of retirement, please.
I just hit up Big Po, 10 Man, Graves. I just hit Jack Beasley. All the while you just saying it.
Good.
And I'll wait for their response. All right, man. Oh, hold on. One more. Let me hit Rich Regal.
White trash mofo.
Boom. Okay. All right. Man, I don't even want to do. I'm done. We gotta do some more reviews. Can I get the word?
No, we gotta get them reviews, fam. Dude, we got 2 more. We got 1 more episode after this.
You know what I'm saying? That's an episode. 1 review and you guys are new. We can go.
That ain't enough. We don't want to shortchange. It's Christmas week, fam. We don't want to do that.
All right, man. Next up, brand new artist. Spank has sent me this link.
I did?
No, not this song.
Oh, okay.
You sent me another song. About time we got to it, it no longer fit in that criteria window.
Okay.
When you sent it to me, it fit. But by the time, because we had so many videos,
right?
So I watched them, and then I let it expire. I'm like, 7 months. I ain't gotta do it. But he dropped another video in that process, and I actually like this one better. So here we go. Next up, and I'm probably going to tear your name up, sir. Please inbox us and say, you met my name up, dog. I think his name is SOS Lo.
That's how I wrote it down.
I didn't know if it was SOS Lo or SOS Lo. But in the beginning, when I heard someone say 24 hours, so slow.
That was perfect.
24 hours, so slow. So next up, we got my man SOS Lo, and the name of this joint is Rock Out Shouty. Okay, first thing I gotta say, first of all, clean video. I thought the video was clean. Next time y'all rent out a goddamn mansion, if y'all don't put more people in that motherfucker.
Please, put some cutouts in that motherfucker. That shit look empty as hell.
Y'all should have done like the COVID shit. Like, how with COVID they had the fake people sitting in the seats.
Right.
Bro, y'all can't rent out no goddamn mansion to have 7 people in that bitch, bro.
It's an echo in that motherfucker.
I'm sure they had, hey, make sure that music high enough, because if not, I'm sure people was in there clapping. It was fucking the whole video shoot up. Because that boy, yeah, I'm sorry, you can be mad as you want, but it was not enough people in that mansion. And I said rent out. And the reason I said rent out, because it was your mansion, I knew you would have more people.
Yes.
Because there's no way you should have a house that big and people don't want to come hang out with you.
This is true.
Maybe y'all had a limit. Maybe your uncle said, nope, can't put 10 people going. But the video was nice. I think the video was clean. Now, I gotta say this. I don't know if y'all know 24 Hours is very, very dope. Man, he's had a lot of stuff on the internet. He's never hit mainstream radio like that, but 24 Hours is dope. But I gotta say this. 24 Hours, salute you. I think you're dope, but you do not look like you sound.
No, sir.
Like, you sound small, but you are.
Oh, my God.
And I'm not saying in a bad way, because you're very talented, and I like what you do. I love that hook. You don't look like you sound. That's it. That's not saying you look ugly. That's not saying you're cute. That's saying you don't look like you sound. Period. Point blank. However you want to call it. The video was directed by Chester Films. It was a nice party vibe video. You know what I like? That beat. And I think 24 Hours might have produced the beat. The build up in that beat kept making me anticipate dope lyrics. Because that beat has like a build up in it. And not saying the lyrics aren't dope, but it's just the build up and how well it was produced to me was really, really cool to me. Only thing I didn't like about the video was they had some scenes where they'd be rapping, then their face would fall off or kind of float away or some shit.
Yeah, it was some weird effects in there. Yeah.
And I thought that was weird. And in the hook, it says she don't take drugs, she just pop a little Molly.
That's a little drugs, fam. That's a generation, fam.
She don't do all them drugs, but she pop a little Molly. But SOS Lo, I thought it was a dope video. I actually think you got talent. If I seen you walking down the street, I would never think you were a rapper. You look like the Gap Kid. But it's okay because I think you're dope and I think you have a future and I think you're going to have people who follow and gravitate to you. So, not dogging the video. I just thought the mansion was empty. I thought 24 Hours don't look like he sound. And I didn't understand that you did not know Molly was a drug. That's it. Dope video, though. And I like the song. Right out, Shawty.
I like the song, but this is fair warning for anybody that this is one of those songs, one of those acts that not country rap, fam. So I know if SOS Lo or SOS Lo see this and he gonna be his first inkling is gonna be, man, fuck them. This ain't country. I ain't country rap. Yeah. We know this. But this is one of them that some of the people over here, especially the younger folks that are around your age demographic, might like you too. That being said, the auto tunes on this motherfucker was insane. I was so turned off. The beat was banging, but it was the auto tune for me that had me like, okay, what is this? What's really going on here? And then there was a bad mix on the vocals, and it wasn't balanced. But the beat was fine. The beat was the track was almost perfect. But them vocals, when whoever did that mixing and mastering with the beat, they was a little off on that. And the styling in the video was atrocious. I don't know where y'all were shopping. Y'all must went to TJ Maxx and Marshalls and shit, because y'all did not look like y'all belonged in that house. And this is all a part of the appearance. Now, this is not country rap critique. I'm giving you core rap critique. The typical shit that goes on in core rap, you're renting a house, you're renting a car, you're renting the models that are going to be in the video, like all of that stuff. But as you are renting it, you don't appear like you're renting it. You make it look like it's your shit. Like this is your everyday life and everyday lifestyle. I didn't get that from this guy or anybody in the video. I figured those were models. I figured that, they
look like they could have really liked him for real.
No, they did not. They looked like they were uncomfortable and did not want to be there, and they was on time clock. And if y'all gonna keep me past the times, you're gonna be extra. I didn't like that. This was way too much core hip hop for me. But at the same time, I understood it. And for core hip hop, this is shit. This is banging. But for country rap, this is not the move. So hopefully I didn't even get Blake Faze vibes from him. I got like Jack Harlow vibes from him all day. Like yes. Blake Faze, I can rock with Blake Faze because Blake Faze is a country dude that's rapping. He dibbles and dabbles with core hip hop beats. This dude is Jack Harlow all day. And I don't know if he's a fan of him or a student of him, or they just trying to follow that whole script that Jack Harlow did. But I don't want that script being duplicated over here in core country rap. It's perfect for core rap. If you're going to go this route, though, you need to work on your imaging. You don't need to look like the dude next door. If you're going to be in core rap, you got to look the part. You got to look like you are $1 million. You got to look like you are a rock star. You got to look like that at all times, especially on video and that are depicting your music. If you're not doing that, then you and your people, management included, are failing you. You got to elevate that stuff. You can't do basic when you're doing this type of stuff for core rap.
I agree. I agree. I didn't get Jack Harlow vibes, but I definitely did get I didn't expect you to be a rapper vibe.
Right.
I definitely did get that. I did get that. But all in all, man, I think SOS Lo is going to have a following of people, the younger generation that follows him?
I think he'll work. Like especially with the song that I don't even know if this is going to be the lead single or just something he's playing around with, but he has with the way that he looks and with core rap, and he's a younger version, or I could say younger version of Jack Harlow. He's targeting a slightly younger demographic. Like those people will gravitate towards him, and it looks like we reviewed somebody else that was similar. It was two white dudes. One of them had no shirt. I can't remember the name of them. But they are in the same pocket. They are in the same pocket, you know. So it looks like the younger generation of white rappers that aren't country rap are starting to come out, and the industry starting to put a little bit more money into them and targeting the right market. I don't know if they're doing it with him yet because there weren't a lot of other white people in the video with him. Like you're gonna have to play around with those demographics in there. But there was some other ethnicities in the video other than white and black. Just it needs to be a little bit more for you to captivate that age demographic and those ethnicities, especially your own. But I'm working with it. I like what he's doing. Just keep doing it.
Yeah, I think he definitely has a future. All right, next up, and we haven't reviewed this guy in a while.
This is gonna be bad, fam.
All right, so next up, we have outlaw preacher Bigi Paul. I'm gonna let you start.
Not to be confused with Paul Fresh. Not the same person.
Oh no, this ain't Paul. No.
Absolutely not.
Oh no, this ain't Paul.
This is okay. Let me give you the positive. Whoever was playing that electric guitar was playing the fuck out of it. I don't know who was doing it. No, I don't think so. That was because like after the second verse, they was thumping. They was doing some live shit, and I don't think that was. If it was a sample, I don't think it was because it wasn't looped where you thought it would be looped. I think that was played. That's the positive. Okay. In the video, okay, I need you guys to not have any expectations when you get ready to watch this video. Just watch the video just because it's somebody who's trying to further their career. This guy looks like he's probably older than us, but he looks. This is probably. I know it's his second video that we reviewed, and the first one he did not get a lot of positivity from us, but we gave him some critique that would try to help him, and it seems like that he's working on that critique. Whether he took it or not, but he was rhyming more in this one, not a lot more, not a whole lot more. Rhyme this, and what's so aggravating to me. Rhyming is essential to rapping. I'm sorry, but you got to treat this like it's a poem or one of these nursery rhymes. Like Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. You hear the snow and the go? Those are the rhyming words.
You hear the snow and the go?
You hear it? Those are at the end of the stanza. The stanza, that's what makes them bars. That was one bar. That was one bar in there that you heard. You need to practice doing that, outlaw Bigi Paul. Don't think that just because you can enunciate the word a specific way that is going to make it rhyme like the other word, because it doesn't work that way. And I'm not picking on you because a lot of guys over here in country rap does that same type of technique, but it's very rudimentary. It is very basic. It is very demeaning to everybody else that is actually over here rhyming, because that is the stereotypical depiction of how core rap views white boys that rap. And I don't want you to fall into that pocket. So I need you to improve on your craft and actually start hitting those stanzas right and rhyming like you should. And anybody that want to dispute any of this that I'm saying, prove me wrong, please. The video had bad overdubbing. You ain't gonna prove me wrong on that, because you can, at 30 seconds in, his lips was not moving at the same rate as you hear the vocals coming from the record. It's not. There were bad angles. It had bad lighting. It had bad shading, and lighting and shading is when you're outside and your face is too bright. there's usually some sort of reflective thing that the videographer has, and that thing could be a sheet, that thing could be one of these round camera things that we have. I think they might be called reflectors, as a matter of fact. But it takes the light off of you when it's too much, and when it's not enough, it puts light onto you, and there's some sort of light shining into it and then shining onto you. I didn't get any of that. This video was extremely raw in production, and the sequencing. I don't know what the fuck was going on in the video, first of all. So I'm not even going to get into the sequencing because I don't know what the story was trying to say. I was very confused at why it said, I think it said Rennie Beats at the bottom of the YouTube. I don't know if this was a jack beat that you took.
That's why I think it was a sample.
I think the beat might have was, but I think somebody else played the guitar on it. I really don't know. I gave it 2 listens and I tried to give it a third.
Maybe not. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you good.
Maybe Shaman P, because there was another person in the video who we never saw his face and he was just headbanging. Maybe he played the guitar.
Maybe he was a solo guitarist at the end, or maybe he plucked the entire song. Either way, the guitarist did his thing. The rest of it, though, this was bad, and on the production level side, like you got to improve, fam, and I can see that you're trying. And any sort of effort, I will at least give some sort of critique on how it can be improved upon. But when it is this level of bad and so many levels of improvement that needs to happen, like you need to stop and refocus. Like start with them stanzas, fam. Like 1 and 2. Like if you go and count them out in the beat on how many that you need, and then start writing. If you're not doing that, then you are not doing yourself justice, and it makes the entire genre look like, we're not taking it serious.
Can we get Outlaw Biggie Paul on the
Yeah, I'm willing to work with him, even if I got to write something for him, like it could work. But I'm not against working with anybody, and he's trying, man. This is the second video we reviewed this year.
Like, and he has another one that we didn't review.
So 3 videos this year. That's more than what we got from Buck Forest. That's more than what we got from Dorzan. Like I'm saying, like this dude is trying. Like if you are putting out the effort and you're trying, then I salute that. But whatever you're giving me, I need you to improve on it to make sure it's industry level or industry standard. I will help you to get to that point as long as you're trying. If you ain't giving me nothing, then ain't nothing I can work with.
Gotcha. Few things I had. If I ever seen something that made me think of the damn Blair Witch Project, this is it. That realness that was in I actually thought I was watching someone streaming.
Right.
I thought this dude was really in the trailer park working on his truck.
Right.
Somebody pulled up playing some music and he just started singing. I'm not know if I'm being negative, funny, or facetious, but I was like, this is confusing. I thought I was going to watch like a car mechanic tutorial because he was under the hood and then he just went to rapping. I didn't expect it to be heavy metal, especially since the last video we done of him wasn't. I do think if you can get past the loud music, there is some lyrical content in there. He's really putting some content, not complexity, but content in there to what he's talking about, being lost, addiction, things like that.
Right. And I'm not disputing any of that. But what he needs to focus on is making that shit rhyme.
I don't even know because it was so loud.
It was loud. It was loud.
It was a scene in there when it was in the garage, and the guy Shaman P, and I'm assuming that's him because if not, there's no other. It says featuring Shaman. First, rewind.
I don't even know what the fuck he looked like. Like he was just banging the whole time.
I don't think he wanted us to see his face.
Hair was down. Okay.
All right, let me say, and we talked about this. Outlaw preacher Biggie Paul.
Right.
First and foremost, sir, please start labeling your videos correctly.
Right.
because the way you have this label, it says Outlaw Preacher, Lost, parentheses, Shaman P, I think. This shit was the hardest shit to find, sir. At least label it correctly for people can accidentally find it when they type in preacher or outlaw.
Right.
Label it correct. Oh, lost. They might be looking for 8 Ball lost, and boom, you might pop up.
Right.
Label it correctly, sir. Do yourself a favor by doing the things that can help. That was a scene that was funny to me. They're in the garage, and it appears like the wind is blowing like hell. And I'm thinking, like, why do they have a wind machine in the garage?
I don't remember that.
But then it hit me.
Right.
I bet you that's one of them big ass industrial fans. That shit is about to blow Shaman P down.
The video special effects. Tornado.
In the garage, though. Like, I know y'all was trying to recreate the Marilyn Monroe dress up scene, maybe, but what? I was confused. I gotta say, props out to the shovel. I need to get one of those shovels. That shit looks like it's a good sturdy shovel. It's a good sturdy shovel you were using there. And you even got
mud. For what? What was he burying? What did he go look for?
Right, because Outlaw Biggie Paul, that hole you dug, my puppy could have dug it. That hole is not big enough to put this whiskey in. That was a small hole. You did not use that shovel. You're gonna take that shovel back.
Yeah.
You're gonna take that shovel back. And I bet you're gonna take that damn shovel back. I bet you are.
It didn't work.
One last part. At the end of the video, they started showing this really dark shit. And I'm like, what? And it looked like an empty, decrepit trailer. Like a meth lab of sort. I don't know. Bro, this was so confusing. Outlaw Preacher Biggie Paul. I would have felt better if you had a sat on that car hood and rapped this song.
Yeah.
You tried to do a lot with a little. And maybe the people doing it didn't know. They did piece it together to where it looked video format. I give them that. But your heart's in the right place. And I think you have lyrical content. I just think you need to get a team around you of people who actually know something about music.
Yeah.
I'd never say don't do it. I just think maybe you're the only person in your circle who knows how to even bring your vision alive. And I mean, maybe that's that. I don't know. But keep going. And you definitely keep submitting videos to us, and for that, I appreciate it. Keep going, sir. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
And keep your receipt on that show. Because they got a new policy over at Home Depot. If you ain't got no receipt. Because a lot of people bringing shit back that belong to the country. Anyway, keep your receipt. Okay. All right, man. Last video up today is a guy who if you had an opportunity, man, we've done a very, very dope interview with this guy. You know, we told him that we're going to review you on the next episode. So next up, we got Mr. SMG Jimmy. And the name of this joint is Voices.
Jimmy.
And Jimmy told us. And Jimmy was right. He said, y'all going to feel different about me when y'all see this next video. For me, I was like, damn, Jimmy wasn't bullshit.
No, he wasn't. He was right.
Hey, man, this video was directed by, I think it's called AQ Run It Back and Nino Vega.
I love that tag. Run that shit back.
Yeah. And if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. Man, I think it was a very, very nice shot. I mean, it gave me kind of a Phantom of the Opera type of feel. Like, he kind of had the whole little clothes, like the whole robe, kind of mysterious mystique type thing going, but his face wasn't covered.
Right.
you know, I'm not really sure. I don't want to say Phantom of the Opera because Phantom of the Opera had a mask on, but it just had a Phantom effect to it that I really liked. It was kind of dark. And with the song called Voices, I thought that was really, really dope. Jimmy really, really showed us a different side of him, lyrical, especially on that second verse, man. On that second verse, he talks about different family members, tragedies, triumphs, and pitfalls, and just that second verse, man. Y'all listen to that second verse. He's really giving us a lot of Jimmy on that second verse. And I thought that shit was dope.
Second verse was real shit.
Yeah, that was, and that's that. He said, y'all gonna look at me different. Yeah, buddy. I look at you different on that one. You know, then it had like the police, because it gave me a Phantom feel, right?
Right.
But then it gave me a Saw feel because you got the police banging on the door trying to get in. And if you remember, there are scenes at the end of Saw where the police are trying to come in, and it's like a little dungeon, and all the people are fucked up.
Right.
It kind of gave me that feel. But then when they come in, you kind of see these cast of characters that Jimmy was talking about, because there's a guy who's really, really thin in there who looked like he might have been dealing with some drug addiction. I just thought, all in all, out of the things that we reviewed by Jimmy, this is his best work, and this nothing but up from here, bro.
Best video or best song?
I'm willing to say both. I'm willing to say this is my favorite song by Jimmy and my favorite video by Jimmy.
I like the first video, the one with the girl with no ass. That video was probably better than this video, but song wise, this is definitely the better of the three that we reviewed by him. I'm gonna start with the negative before I move to the positive. I didn't the hook, and this is probably because your melodies sounded so perfect in this song, but the hook didn't match the video. The verse did, but your singing is so Drake-ish. It's so soft. And I'm saying that shit about Drake because I love Drake. But the way that you sing is so soft and so melodic that it doesn't come off as hard. It doesn't come off as masculine as this video was. So it kind of threw me for a loop. That being said, the fucking singing was fucking incredible. Like, this is your pocket. You didn't try to do vocal acrobats. You didn't try to do nothing too low. Like, you stayed in your pocket and you hit the shit the way that it was supposed to be hit, which was perfect. But when that beat came in, I wasn't expecting it. First of all, I went into this one with very low expectations.
Wow.
I don't know. I know he told us what he was doing. Artists always say, this is my shit. This is the dopest shit ever. You know, and then you listen to it and you be like, man, fuck this shit. You know, so I go, whenever somebody tell me this is the best shit ever, I'm immediately like on guard, like, okay, no, I'm gonna not have any expectation. But it was dope. The beat dropped perfectly. I do think though, when the beat did come in, when the core beat came in, whoever did the mixing and mastering, have you down your vocals down just a little bit too much. Just a little bit now, because right before that, when you were doing the pre-hook or the prequel or the pre-drop, that's what it was. The vocals was right where they were supposed to be, but when they had to match those vocals, when you added the beat, they didn't balance it quite right. So that threw me off. Checking my notes. When they're doing that, and I wrote notes on here on how they need to fix that. They need to be looking at the EQ. It's really that simple. It's the right side of the EQ where the treble is. Like I think they probably got fooled audibly because the beat is so bass heavy, and your vocals are not as high as they need to be, but they need to be tuning them up just a little bit on the right side so it balances off with the beat on the left side. So now you meeting in the middle as where you're supposed to be, especially with stereo shit. That hook though. That shit was something special. He had a little echo effect in there. He had some ad libs in there. The lead vocal, but it had like a dope effect to that. And then the chord, I don't know if it was a chord or a violin. Like it was just, the hook was. He spent some time on this hook. He probably spent a couple hours on this shit just to get it right, and then he did the other parts. But the hook, I'm glad that they spent the time to perfect that part, because it was extremely memorable for me, and it showcased your talent, because when you started singing, It's almost like it wasn't supposed to come out of your face. Especially when you're watching the video and you got all this tough shit. You got cops, you got a bat, you finna go beat some shit, all of that stuff, and then you singing like Drake, so that it kind of threw me off just a little bit. But you have a tone about you that you might want to do singing more, rapping second. And I'm not saying that it's a negative, but I think because we have so few people over here that can sing like that, and the only other person I can really think of is Shotgun Shane. Because y'all have that type of melodic type tone that's really, really laid back and lazy, but it sounds audibly perfect. Y'all need to be sticking with that pockets and doing more tracks towards the ladies, because it's a winning formula that has worked for Drake, and he has catapulted his career staying in his pocket and not doing vocal acrobats and just staying within his range pocket. You guys can both, you specifically can definitely do that. I don't know where you're going image wise, but as far as the talent that we've seen rapping and singing, like you're up there. Now I'm very intrigued on what's next. Like you said, some other stuff was coming after this. I want to see it. I definitely have to see it.
No doubt. Shout out. Not gonna let the show go. Shout out SMG Jimmy, man. Good stuff. Y'all, if you didn't get a chance, man, please check out our interview with SMG Jimmy. That was some dopeness. All right, man. Before we recap, I got a little something that was sent over. And I
think that while you looking it up, I think because he was a battle rapper, it showed in the second verse. The content that he provided and him doing his storytelling like that, it was an excellent transition from the first verse, regular rapper. Second verse, okay, now I'm finna hit you with some shit that you're gonna remember me by, and not ever test my rap skills. But he's got it. He's gonna be something special if he wants to stay in this genre and be serious about it.
Yeah, I don't think y'all should be playing with SMG Jimmy. And I think a lot of you guys out there, man, y'all need to go snatch them features. I'm sure he's willing to work with people. I'm sure he's willing to work with people. All right. I got to talk about this really, really quick, all right? And okay. This is something that you kind of talked about earlier, and now I see they're taking submissions, man. So we always talk about how Mako music is growing. Mm-hmm. Growing. So now Mako Music is taking submissions for their brand, dare I say label, but a division of Mako Music, and it's called
label
Mako Red. Mako Red. You talked about Mako Red. So earlier this week.
How long ago was it I talked about Mako Red?
Long time ago. Earlier this week, the week of us airing, not the week of you guys watching. Okay. Earlier this week, my man Bravo Gator, Mr. Bravo Gator, took to the internet and told everybody, submit your music to Mako Red at Lex Top Dollar. So Mako Red is being ran and launched by Lex Top Dollar. He's signing artists. All right. And they're telling you, man, you want to submit your shit? It's at Lex Top Dollar. Submit your shit. Lex Top Dollar even took to the internet saying, hey, man, listen, don't be getting mad if you don't respond immediately, because they're getting shit upon tons of submissions. So Mako Music is on the move again because they've launched a division of Mako Music, and that is Mako Red. So y'all get y'all submissions in. That's my hip hop. That's my country rap news. Can I say that?
You can.
Okay.
I'm not replying.
You ain't gonna say nothing?
It's gonna sound like shade. No.
But don't say nothing.
No.
But more opportunities for people in, I'm not sure, because it's just when you go to the Instagram page at Mako Red Music, it just says division of Mako Music Group.
Yeah, when was this account created?
Huh? You want to see when the first post was?
I know when we created the account. And I know what Mako Red was supposed to be when I was there.
The first post was December the 1st, 2020, around this time. That's the very first post. And it was a gentleman. He's got dreads. And then they posted December the 7th.
Well, let me give you a history on Mako Red. I don't know what it is now, but when I was there, Mako Red was going to be like, you know how Sony Red had their own division, and it was like a subdivision of Sony, yes. But it was only targeting a specific market. Mako Red was supposed to be that. Well, Mako Red was supposed to be like the core hip hop version of Mako. You know, regular Mako was the country rap version, and Sony Red. Mako Red was going to be the core hip hop, and FJ was supposed to be leaning more towards that instead of being country rap, if I'm not mistaken. And then there was some other artists that we were targeting to bring on over there. But, you know, there was other divisions. There was Mako Musica, which was the Latin division. And then there was Mako Global or Top 40, which was going to be, you know, of course, Top 40 pop shit. This is all within the umbrella. But like, I mean, for him to relaunch it now, and it's really a year later, I'm not mad at it. You know, this is some stuff that we all thought of while I was there. And, you know, hey, if it's something that has helped to move the genre along, then run with it. You know, I don't know who the hell this dude is, though. And I don't know if that's going to be still the target market. If not, then ignore what I said. But if he doesn't have core hip hop roots, then that would not work for what Mako Red was supposed to be. I don't know who the name sounds familiar though. Is that the Chad Arms dude? The dude that's on the talk shit show? I'm talking shit. I got shit to say. What is it? What's the podcast? Chad Arms got a podcast. Like, what's it? I got shit to say.
I can't remember the name of it.
Give me shit to talk about. It's something. I don't fucking know. I'm horrible with those type of names. I can remember lyrics and artists.
I'm saying, what does he have to do with Mako Red?
And that's the same dude.
Who? Lex Top Dollar?
Isn't that the same dude?
I don't think that's the same guy.
I think that's the same dude, fam.
I'm looking at. I'm on. I don't think that's the same guy.
What's the name of that talk? What they're almost played music on the podcast. What's the name of the podcast? You don't remember the name of the podcast?
I'm looking at it. It just
wait. I can go to Chad Arms TV on YouTube, and then
I'm looking at it. I just think it's Chad. I'm not sure the name of it, bro. Don't get me in line. It's Chad Arms TV. I'm not even sure if it has a name. Just Chad Arms TV. But I don't.
That's it. I got some shit to say. That's the name of the episode. And I think the dude that's on there is his co-host.
No, cause when I go to Lex Top Dollar's page,
okay,
it says of Nashville, legendary group, Top Dollar C of Nashville's legendary group, Top Dollar. He's
okay.
CEO of Mako Red with Fireballs with Friends. Oh, you're right. I apologize, sir. He's 1/5 of I Got Something to Say podcast with Squirt 615 and Chad Arms TV.
Gotcha. Okay.
So he's definitely part of that. So shout out to Lex Top Dollar. And since we're talking about Mako Music is also looking for a show DJ. They're looking for a show DJ. The next a day ago, my man Gator took to the gram again to announce that they are looking for a show DJ. So if you're a DJ out there and you think you got what it takes to get on that stage and let me hear you say help, you got to do all that. If you're going to do a show DJ, you got to do some of that now. People on the right, clap your hands. People on the left. Maybe I can do that shit. Maybe I can. Maybe you think they'll let me be it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to give them? You know what I'm going to give them?
What's that? Oh shit!
Hey, Gator, I was VIC's DJ. Hey man, take me on the road, my G. All right, but they're looking for a DJ. Hey man, Mako's on the move. Matter of fact. I know we got all this stuff going on at the top of the year, but we will be recording, and there is a shit ton of Mako videos that we got to review.
Well, this is good for whoever is over there. I mean, it would be like us creating a label, and now whoever we sign to the label, they got a media in. They're guaranteed to get some sort of exposure. So with this dude being, co-host or co-owner of the podcast, whoever he signs, they should get media training immediately because they got an outlet. That's a good thing. That's always a good thing.
Hey man, putting it all together.
All good for the genre. It's all for the genre.
Damn sure all good for the genre. I keep telling everybody, man, y'all need to get together, create labels, create situations, create opportunities, stop all this blackball stuff, what y'all been talking about.
We're gonna do it. We're going to do it. If they won't do it, we're going to do it.
You think we should bring Doris Ann out of retirement? Not saying she's retired, but I'm just.
I mean, she ain't put out no music for 2021. Yeah, she retired. Get off your ass, Doris Ann.
We're gonna send you a beat.
Yes.
Maybe we can get Doris Ann, Jesse Boyle, and Stormy Lee on.
An all-female track. That would be dope.
Maybe they could do like the country version of "It's Raining Men," right? Or something. I don't know. All right, man. Real quick, you know what time of the show it is? It is time for the
Project Shoutout.
Shoutout. All right. And since you mentioned it, we're going to let you guys know about it because we have not covered this yet. Project Shoutout of the episode is Mud Digger 12. Mud Digger. No. Mud Digger number 12. All right. This was the latest project from Average Joe Entertainment. It featured
a lot.
15 songs.
Yeah. 15
songs. If you're familiar with the Mud Digger compilations, it's basically a lot of artists, mostly Average Joe artists. And, it's that old school, no limit compilation, Down South Hustler. Man, all the compilations that came out back in the day. This is volume 12. Just to let you know some of the people that are featured on it. Long Cut, Big Murph, Coke Boy, Uncle Cracker, rest in peace, Tommy Chain, Up Church, Lenny Cooper, Hosier, The Lax, Nappy Roots, Cypress Springs, Sam Grove, Sarah Ross, Austin Tolliver, Shelby K, Jay Hollett, Cam O'Brien, Jay Roosevelt, and the song we review at the beginning of the show, DJ Cannon Banyon. All right, 15 songs, 48 minutes of music. Mud Digger number 12. Y'all, please check it out. Shout out to Average Joe, man. Average Joe need to be sending us some people over here to interview, bro. Someone from Average Joe should be done reached out to us by now.
Well, they have reached out. My bad. My bad. We just haven't been doing a lot of interviews because we're so fucking far behind on doing the videos.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got to get Austin Tolliver ASAP. He just dropped a new record as well.
I haven't peeped it yet. We won't be able to touch it until, if we ain't going to do it the next episode, it'll be next year before we touch it.
It's okay, but still, it's a lot coming. I see now, y'all making us work harder.
That's good.
A good thing. That's because we got some artists now. Jesse just sprung up. Sprung up. I mean, man, it's artists every day. And I feel like next year, you're going to do a lot more artists from the hip-hop slide on over here like they doing the Let's Go Brandon Slide with Forgiato.
You're going to get a lot of veterans, I think, come over.
Slide on over here and definitely do that thing. All right, man, you got anything? Oh, let's recap. I'm tripping. All right, we're starting our show out with DJ Cannon Banyon with Drop It Low, and that joint featured Samroc, TJ Freeq, The Sticks, and it was directed, Shamu the Panda, and it was directed by TCB Domino with cameos by our girl, Miss Stormy Lee. Then we had SOS Lo, featuring 24 Hours with Rock Out Shawty. OG Preacher Biggie Paul, not to be confused with, oh no, it'd be Paul. Outlaw Preacher Biggie Paul with Lost, and we end thing off with SMG Jimmy with Voices. All right? You want to tell them again what we got going on before we leave, man?
If you want to be a part of this compilation, you might want to let us know.
It's like called what?
The Durty Dozen. And I've been in Nelly's inbox all day too. So if we can get the Durty Dozen on the Dirty ENT, boy, y'all kiss my ass for 2022. It's gonna be I'm gonna give you my ass to kiss the entire year for sure. But we'll see. I want to see what Nelly got to say.
Oh no, we gotta get West End.
Oh, we got West End and we got Coca so far.
We gotta reach on out to SMG Jimmy.
You make that connect because it's Brown. I reached out to Brown and Brown said he would definitely do the distribution for us. So we're good on that. And the splits will be handled on that side too. So I ain't got to worry about that math. I'm trying to.
Oh, he's gonna handle the splits.
Yeah, all of that shit's handled on that side with the distribution.
Okay, all right. Oh, so it's legit.
Oh yeah, we gonna run this one and we're gonna do it right. And we're trying to give as many people. I want to start at episode. I think we did Savannah in episode 1, episode 2 on down, and reach out to everybody to see if they want to be a part of this project. And if everybody give me a yes, then I'm gonna mark them down, and then we'll just start selecting beats from there.
You don't think Savannah get on it?
I doubt it.
Maybe.
FJ Outlaw too. We marked them 2 after this.
You don't think he get on either?
No.
He's still mad too?
I'm pretty confident. 9-12.
Yeah. 9-12.
7-11. 7-11.
13-32.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Okay, man. We love them guys regardless.
Yes, we do.
Shout out to FJ, man. FJ just released a dope joint that we're going to be reviewing in the beginning of the year with Beast Believe.
Man, you need to work on some legs, motherfucker. Huh? You need to hit leg day. You skip arm day for a week. Work on your legs, bro.
Hey, we're gonna see FJ on some shorts this year. All right, man. That's it for me. Happy holidays to everybody. Hopefully y'all enjoying the holidays. Thank y'all for tuning in. I know y'all busy. I know y'all Christmas shopping, rapping,
yes,
eating, not working over, whatever the hell you're doing, man. Again, this is the busy time of the season, and we appreciate everybody who checks in and watches us. All the first and last time listeners, please make sure y'all visit www.countryrapreport.com for all your country rap report needs, and everything is there, man. Where you can check out the show podcast format, where you can listen to the radio station, where you can check out the Spotify playlist, where you can check out every video that we've ever reviewed. It's right there. Hey man, we're gonna work even harder next year. Somebody gonna let us in. Somebody gonna have us on their TV screen. And if not, hey man, we might just rest here. A lot of people just rest on YouTube.
Nah, fam. Working on it. I just haven't gotten the reply or the response that I need, so I'm trying to work my way around the gatekeepers, if you want to call it that. But yeah, I'm fuck it. If we can just be on Roku, I'm okay with that. I just well, of course we might have to add some bleeps and shit because we do use expletives. But yeah, I want to be on all of it.
Because on Roku.
Not on some of the channels that I be seeing. Not on the channels that I want to be on. I'll say that. But I think if we can move, I ain't gonna say it on here but I'm putting that energy out there so we can get somewhere over there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man. Till next time, it's your boy Big XL.
It's your dude Spank.
We got the Country Rap Report, man. We got a Dirty Dozen, baby. Dirty Dozen. Hey, we're gonna put like a dozen eggs on the front and have some of them busted, and then maybe we can have all the artists' heads popping out the eggshells.
That sounds nasty as hell. But hey, I can get my graphic artist on it. I want to do more cartoon type shit though. I want to keep it animated. Like I don't want to be boring. I don't want to do stereotypical shit.
Can I do this? This is the first time we recorded since this. Can I do one quick thing?
What's that?
Coca, I am sorry.
For what?
I am sorry for even tagging you in a post saying I was about to watch the Georgia game. I am sorry, Coca. You know I be drinking, and when I get to drinking, I be saying crazy shit. And that whiskey made me think them Bulldogs would somehow beat Alabama. Coca, I am sorry.
Coca been tagging you?
I tagged him. I just, for whatever reason, got beside myself, put on my favorite Georgia Bulldog shirt, hat, and bill mug, and
Hell
felt
no.
like tagging Coca. Why did I do that? I don't know. And you know what, Coca? You're the nicest guy ever. Because there's no way in the hell that I would let you get off as easy as you let me get off. I mean, Coca, I would have been sending you shit like this, like the Alabama dude did when he's Coca. Coca, I'm sorry. Don't pay me no, never mind, Coca. Don't pay me.
He's probably coming. He's probably just building it up, waiting for them.
No, he tagged me like, I think Big XL said something earlier that he tagged me, and I apologize to him on that post. But you know, I got that block on my page where you have to accept.
Right.
I did not accept that. I think I did. But I just got beside my goddamn self. I made a post just to tag Coca. Talking about getting ready, game day. Got my shirt on, got my little Frosted Bill mug. Shout out to you too, Sam Peezy. I think I tagged you too.
Yeah.
And,
that hard.
Yeah. So let me tell you this bet I lost before I go on that game. So I have an old Lincoln Continental.
Right.
1987. I'm talking one of them big dogs. I like it too. I'm talking that thing ride like sex. That thing.
Right.
I'm to my I call it the boat because it ride like the boat. It ride real good. Like it's one of my pride. I love my Lincoln. It's a prized possession. I drive about a couple times a week, right?
Right.
So me and my next door neighbor got a big old Chevy something. I don't drive Chevy, so I don't know. Big old Chevy truck, big old wheels, right? So the day before the game, we got to drinking. We done set a goddamn bonfire. We having a good old time drinking.
Right.
And I was like, you know what, man? When Georgia win the game, you're going to push my Lincoln. I'm going to put it in neutral. I'm going to be behind the wheel. I'm going to be.
What in the hell?
You're going to put, all right, we're next door neighbors.
Right.
So from our house to the stop sign of the neighborhood, it's probably about 100 yards. And I said, you're going to push my Lincoln 100 yards to that stop sign with me in it in neutral. And you got to wear a Georgia Bulldog tutu.
Tutu?
With your work steel-toe boots on and some Georgia Bulldog socks.
Hell no.
And a Georgia Bulldog shirt backwards, but when you over pushing, they see that Georgia.
Okay.
And he was like, well, okay, then so be it. You got to push that truck. Mind you, the truck probably got 4-foot tires on it. That damn whiskey, boy. I accepted that bet. So I keep trying to bribe this man with 100 beers. He won't say yes, so we won't see. But the moral of the story is don't bet with the Bulldogs against Alabama. And don't drink and bet with the Bulldogs against Alabama. Okay? That's all I got.
True.
Sorry, Coca. You my guy, Coca. Man, Coca is like one of the best spirited guys. I'm gonna start. Maybe I should start picking on Pawpaw Fresh or something. I better leave Coca the hell alone. Because Coca's. Oh no, it'd be Paul. Shouts out to King JC, man. I gotta talk to King JC just because. Shit.
Living legend.
A legend. King JC. Satanic verses. All right, man. Let's get up out of here, man. Before I get jumped on by a country rap.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.